I didn't know that. My mother told me someday I will. I don't even know how that song goes. But hey, Induna We Ñombe. Welcome back to the biggest agricultural platform in Namibia, known as Induna We Ñombe, which means Induna We Ñombe, which means headman of cattle. Man, I was just sitting and I was like, what do I have to talk about today? And I just finished up all my notebooks. They're all done. Because I know every Monday I shoot a video. I shoot one Monday, shoot another one for Thursday. But they're all done, man. There's nothing more in there. Funny thing, one guy came through and says he likes my cooler box. Of course, I was like, you have to like it. It cost me a pretty penny. I think it cost me like 600 Namibian dollars. This is a Coleman cooler box, so you need to love it. So then I was talking and I was thinking, what is there to talk about, man? What is there to talk about? What is there not to, what has not been said about farming? And I've done almost every topic. I don't know what topics I need to still address or I need to engage on in agriculture because I've spoken about livestock farming. I've done some horticulture, not a lot. I need to do more there. I need to focus a bit more there, particularly in cultivars. And then people were like, no, you must start interviewing farmers. And I have reached out to farmers. It's not that I haven't. I've reached out to small scale, large scale, commercial, communal farmers in Namibia. But it seems like people are terrified of the camera. People are terrified to be interviewed. I don't know why. They're probably terrified because they are scared they might say something wrong and it might get picked up and they might be trending tomorrow. I think that's the problem. But we've been at it, man. We've been at it. We've done it. I think I've done, not think, it's 315 videos, 315 videos thus far on my YouTube channel. And finally, we've hit 1.7, 1.702, 1.7, 200. 1.7, not 200, 1.72, 1.72. We've done 1.72 subscribers thus far, even though I still believe there are a lot of not subscribed people watching my content and are not subscribing, which is quite interesting. But it's been an interesting conversation, been an interesting journey. Um, we've just finished up doing some trainings back home, just teaching some people how to tag the animals properly because people are still removing these ear tags. And I was explaining to some farmers that listen, when you buy livestock, let's say you're buying a cow from another farmer, you just get that animal's identification, the ear tag number, and you transfer it to your crawl. You don't need to cut it off. But there are farmers that actually cut the ear tags off and replace them with their own, which is completely wrong. You're not supposed to do that. So you're supposed to tag your animals, keep their ear tags on them, and then submit that to the state vet. That's one thing that I told people to do. And I mean, I went to go educate people about it, do that. And we're talking about feeding. And one guy was there saying, but why is the cattle in the sandy and rocky areas of the other part of Namibia looking better than ours? I was saying better grazing. And you actually had to tell them, like, look, the grass quality, I did videos speaking about grass, I did videos speaking about licks, I did videos even talking about feed. Then I always tell them, guys, just go watch my content. Just go watch my content. I did videos on these issues. But not many people actually seem to want to watch. Crazy. But though that's the issue, man. That's the issue because with all this internet we have today, with all this access to Wi-Fi, access to the worldwide net web, people still don't understand the simple basics of agriculture. They still ask very interesting questions. Some ask you questions like, why shouldn't I not remove the old ear tags of my cows? And I tell them you're not allowed to do that because this ear tag, these two ear tags, that numbers, are this cow's identification. That animal was entered into a system, it's in a system. So if you cut these ear tags off and you replace them with new ones, it means this cow's entire history, health checks and everything disappears. So you shouldn't have to cut these ear tags off. You should leave them on the cow. Even if you've bought it and you brought it to a new farm, you just leave that. Just transfer. You fill in this form and you do the transfer of ownership from previous owner to the buyer or from seller to buyer. But then you still get people that are cutting. So now I know what is this company? Meat Board of Namibia, in conjunction with the Minister of Agriculture, are going to be hosting some meetings in the northern part of the country to educate farmers not to remove the ear tags of their livestock off the animals' ears. That is important. So I think that will really help a lot of farmers because this is how we have situations like outbreaks of illnesses. And then when we try to find the source of the outbreak, it's a bit difficult because now I come to you and you say, no, I bought this animal from farmer X, but you removed the ear tags of farmer X, and farmer X will say he doesn't know that animal. So this is why it's important. Don't remove ear tags and brand your animals clearly and save up that information, take it to your state vet, enter it in the system, let it be entered, let it be stored in the system so it protects you. So if let's say the animal people come and accuse you and say, but this animal is a stolen cow, you at least have proof to say I didn't steal. Here's the proof of payment. I bought the animal. Here's the forms. I took them into the state vet. They entered there. I bought this animal from this person. So then it can also protect you in court. So be very careful of that too. You don't want to end up being caught with the pants around your ankles. So this is why it's important. Don't remove ear tags. Don't cut off ear tags of your animals. If you bought in new animals, leave the ear tags on it. Fill that information. Take it into your state vet. Let them enter that animal into the system. And then Ministry of Ministry of Agriculture has released some forms. I ripped up the application form, but let's see. So you need to get yourself. Let's see if I can still. You need to get the application forms. The forms were released. They were in the new era. I thought this one's is some old ones. You need to get yourself one of. It's torn. One of these forms. You can download it online, make copies, get this to apply for some new forms that were released. There are a couple. I'm thinking about. There's some in Hubabas, some in Ochivarongo, South, the southern part of Namibia. They're out for people to apply and to be allocated. So what you do there, you go, you print out this form, you fill it in, you get the relevant information, stock brand, um, animal identification, your personal brand, pay slips, all these other papers. And if you want to write up a business plan, you can add that and put that in and then apply. And also don't forget your head statement as to prove to the farmers that you do really farm in that area. I don't know, the sun keeps on making my background quite white. So that's something you have to do and try and see if you can get that farm. Good luck to those that will apply. Um, yeah, good luck to those that will apply. And on the drought situation of the country, there's still speculations that we might have late rain. So we don't know when we might start seeing rainfall in this country. So it'll be an interesting experience for most people. But that's all I wanted to say, man. Short live. I have to be chipping out soon. I have to be tapping. I have to be bopping out of it soon. But yeah, thanks again, once again, to the subscribers who've been subscribing to this channel and been watching this content on this channel. We have officially hit 1,702 subscribers. Thanks very much. And I think most of them are coming from TikTok. The TikTok account is there, it's very active. But I need that the popularity of the TikTok account to filtrate down to the YouTube channel because we've done so many videos answering so many agricultural questions, talking about cattle breeds, talking about sheep breeds, horse breeds. We spoke about horses, right? I think so. Maybe donkeys. But we've done all that. And I don't know. I think the channel needs to go through a rebranding, a refreshing a bit. Maybe now we can get a team and go do farm interviews. But like I said when I started this video, it's not that I don't want to interview farmers. The thing is that the farmers themselves don't want to be interviewed. I always invite a lot of them. Like yesterday, I tried to invite the chicken guy and be like, let's have a light interview, and he hasn't responded thus far. So we're sitting with problems. But yeah, that's all I have to say on my end, man. My notebooks are all done. I think I've covered so many agricultural topics, family business, clashing, all these issues, and I might have to attend um agri equipment conference where we go see some tractors and stuff. But yeah, with that said, ladies and gentlemen, bye for now. Bye.